AZ Drone Dude, good morning. Neil, how you doing? JD. Night Train, how you doing? Oh. Hey, Brent. Good morning, Paul.
Hey, good morning, Roger.
Just give me a second. I'll be right back. I can blow my nose, man. I just
Oh, yeah. No problem. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, let me see who's all in here this morning. AZ Drone Dude, Blind Neil, JDS, Night Train. Hey, Gary, Brad Aerials. All right. Got a good start already? Hey, Gary, I thought you might be down there with your drone. They were trying to help find that body down there in the river down there, but but I guess they already found it.
And I'm back. Good morning, guys. It only makes about 10 minutes I'm awake.
Yeah. Yeah, what's going on this morning? I was up at 7, 7:15. Okay, come on, Roger. Where are you? Where are you? Like 9 o'clock. Like, what's going on here?
I got off at one private chat with Paul after his live stream last night.
Oh, yeah.
And all that. And after that, I went on my YouTube channel, checking things out, and I got to bed around 1 o'clock this morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of funny. I was watching the news, and they had somebody drowned down there in Brantford area down the river there. I said, I was surprised Gary wasn't down there with his drone helping him out, trying to find the body. But they did find him, so.
Blind Neil, I make checks to my pharmacy for my meds. And sometimes takes about 2 months just to change one check. Oh, you just got to make sure the money's in the bank.
Yeah, I've already had 2 coffees this morning just from sitting there watching YouTube videos, different ones I like to watch sometimes.
Okay. Oh, Brett said you didn't hear about it.
No, you didn't hear about that, Gary? Yeah. I guess on the Grand River there, they were looking for somebody. But they found them, so.
So I did go flying yesterday, and
oh, did you?
I didn't post the videos yet.
No. Well, tomorrow morning I won't be on, as far as I know. As far as I know, I'm leaving early, going out in the boat. Me and my nephew, they were going to go fishing. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I have a barbecue tomorrow night.
Well, maybe. Well, not really. There's something else we have to go to tomorrow afternoon about 2 o'clock. So got a party to go to. So.
Okay.
Well, they got their own drones, have they, down there, Gary? Oh.
Good morning. Off because of the rain. Oh, Logan, training. Okay. Well, we got great sunshine here this morning.
Yeah, nice here.
Paul is. He's probably out for flying this morning.
I was over there a little while ago, but I didn't see anything happening. But let's see if there's any boats coming. Got one pesky fly around here. It's going to die here in a minute. Oh, there's one just coming in right now. It's called the Helke. Never heard of that one. Oh, that just about coming into the mouth of the bridge there. Wait, I'll go over and see if we can see Paul laying around there. Oh, they got two matrices. Wow. Yep, there's a picture of the ship, but it's watching the ship, so I can't see the parking lot if Paul's there or not yet. Yeah.
Good morning.
Hey, Rich.
Good morning. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Not bad yourself.
You know, I can't complain given all things that have been happening lately. So,
You back
Yeah,
home now?
or-
yeah, I'm back home, heading back up to the trailer tonight to spend the weekend there with my daughter and the grandkids, and hoping I have Monday off. I was scheduled to have Monday off. We'll see what happens. And then, unfortunately, I gotta drive back. It's a 3-hour drive from home to the trailer. But I gotta drive back on Sunday, early Sunday morning, to go to the
to
celebration
your
of
friends,
life for my buddy. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just woke up. I feel like I was in a train wreck this morning.
Oh my.
I got to bed really late last night, so
That'll do it. I think the older we get, the tougher it is to do those late nights.
yeah, it is.
And you certainly know when you didn't get a good sleep because you just wake up like a bag of hammers.
This is my first coffee. I only took one sip out of it so far.
Hey, same here. This is my first coffee.
But Gary, do you have Tuesday off?
I've got my I'm contemplating on selling my Mavic Air 2. Sorry,
What?
my Mavic Air 2.
Why?
I'm just I'm sort of disillusioned with everything that's going on as far as this whole droning thing goes. And it's not in I guess as far as Canada specifically, right? Everywhere I go to fly, I'm always faced with a certain degree of confrontation. And it's either, like, for example, I was flying legally at Miller Lake, and out of a spot that, you know, it's not private property, and I was flying over the lake and taking some nice shots. And it happens to be an area where the OPP launches their boats, right?
Yeah.
So I had this OPP back up, and of course he came over to talk to me while I was flying. So I told him if you can hang on a second, I'd like to land, bring it back, and I did a return to home on it. It came back, and I landed, and then he came back over and talked to me, and he said, you really shouldn't be flying here. I'm like, okay, so I'm confused. I said to him, I said, by all rights, as far as I understand it, I'm not on private property. I'm not flying over private property. And I'm in an airspace that's fully okay for me to fly in. I'm not anywhere near an airport or an aerodrome or heliport, anything like that. And there's no seaplanes that take off from Miller Lake, that's for sure. So so I said to him, I said, I just kind of want to understand why. And he says, well, because you could upset some of the cottagers that are along the lake and they may feel like you're taking pictures of them. And I said, well, that's obviously not my intent. And he says, I don't disagree with you. I understand that your intent is probably very legitimate and, you know, you're taking some nice pictures. So I asked him, so then this is more of a perception than it is a legality, right? And he goes, I have to agree with you. However, I can ask you to, you know, go find another place to fly. And I said, well, I'm not going to argue with you, even though I could argue that statement, because, you know, by all rights and purposes, I have every right to fly here. And really, you're just taking away from my rights to do so by asking me to leave.
Yeah.
But I'm going to comply this time. And I ask that you, when you get back to the station, bring this up in a meeting with your peers to discuss, you know, when you meet someone who's flying a drone, what sort of questions should you be asking them? And, you know, really having a better understanding of what their rights are when it comes to flying. And he says, okay, fair enough. I'll do that. So that was it. And it's that whole persona, that whole perception that people have that, so I'm just thinning down my fleet. I've got the Mavic Air 2, right? Yeah. And I really can't fly both at the same time. So I've just kind of decided to thin things out. And I'm going to sell it with the smart controller too. Because I don't find that, you know, if DJI actually makes it smart controller compatible for the Mavic Air 2, this, even by the end of this year, I'd be shocked because they're just dragging their heels. So yeah, so I'm just thinning things down. I'm going to focus on one aircraft and something that's the Air 2 is a bit more portable, Roger, as you know, compared to like having the big Mavic 2 Pro, right? And so we'll just see how it goes.
Wow, that was yeah.
Well, you know, I wouldn't let that discourage you. Like that's, you know, or a lake or anything like that. That's a public area. Well, you know, you got rights too, right?
Yeah, I do.
And the airspace and everything else. They said, well, you know, go take it up with Transport Canada, not me.
Yeah, you got your advanced license too, don't you, Richard? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just said, here, look at my permit there, and you know,
I was willing to pull it out, and he said, "Oh no, I believe you." He says, "I believe you." He says, "You look like you're very well organized."
Yeah.
And I said to him, you know, at the end of it, I said, you know, I'm really discouraged. I said to him, because obviously the information isn't properly shared, and droning is a very popular hobby. And I'm just surprised that the OPP aren't up to date on when it comes to, you know, what you do when you encounter someone who's flying a drone, and whether to determine whether they're doing it legally or not.
You're too polite, Richard. You're too polite, because I would have said, sorry,
Yep.
why don't you get the Canada Transport down here?
Yeah.
I would have said that. Get Canada they're the one that takes care of the droners, not the cops.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, side note, I waited, I left, and I came back the next day, and from the same spot, and I flew.
Yes.
So, you know, I just figured, you know what, I don't need the hassle, you know, today. So I got some shots in, you know, it worked for me. I would have liked to stay longer, but I just, you know,
I would have said to the officer, what am I doing wrong? I would have.
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong? Tell me.
Yeah.
Not just because, well, they could complain. No, I know, I understand. The police probably got to handle the situation. Well, I got the drone taking pictures. I mean, he's got to investigate it. Yeah, okay, I understand it, but tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll go from there. Because here's my license. Drone is registered. Okay, now tell me what am I doing wrong?
Mm.
And he couldn't tell you. They couldn't tell you.
That is, I don't know. I'm sorry to hear you got a problem like that.
Yeah, but
That's
you
what-
don't need stuff like that to discourage people. That's bull crap. And the probably is the OPP themselves there probably got a drone. So,
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Anyways, just catching up with some of the comments here.
Okay.
Blind Neil, put the dumbass in his place.
Hey, Nanya, I hope you had a very good day yesterday. And
Canadian drone pilot is a fugitive. Oh, no. Thanks, JDS Flying Canuck.
yeah, we got your number, boy. Yeah.
I can always count on JDS to toss in a really good one.
yeah,
Oh, look at that. Interesting. North of 54 says, my local RCMP have no clue on the Transport Canada drone regulations. He sat down with the detachment corporal and explained a few things back in 2019. And his words were use common sense. Well, yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not like
or
you're,
3 times.
when you're flying over a lake, you're not flying over a populated area. So,
No. And the only thing that you might be flying over is people in their watercraft, right? But you're not
Yeah.
that low. Like,
Yeah.
I'm at least 100 meters, roughly between 80 to 100 meters above the lake. So, I'm under my flight restriction, but I'm definitely safely over. And yeah. Anyways, it's just and I've had a few other toe-to-toe issues with people and local police officers in the Waterloo Guelph region here, and you go out there, you set everything up, and you got all your gear, and you want to shoot a video or you want to do a tutorial or something, and then you just it's the problem is the public perception that's created in a negative way by dumbasses,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Just like
well, you
that
got the
guy
idiots out there, of course, and you got idiots driving cars too. So,
Well, yeah, but it's makes better news if it's a drone than a
Yeah.
car, because how many people die in car accidents every day? It's unfortunately, sadly old news, but how many people fly a drone over a baseball game? Wow.
or something else. Yeah,
Yeah, like the one that was reported in the States when the guy flew his drone over the baseball game, and you can hear the announcer, and the announcer says, "Well, that's the first time I've ever seen that in my career. That can't be right." It's like, well, yeah, obviously, dumbass, it's not right, but
Oh, look, there's somebody over
seriously.
there. They really want to see the game real bad. That's what I would have said. But like knock on wood, I've been lucky. I've never had any confrontations.
Well, look at all those planes. Look at all these planes are landing on the highways because we ran out of gas. What the hell? I mean, airplanes crashing into houses and everything. You don't see drones crashing into houses and landing on highways and
Yeah, Brant Ariel's asking me, did the OPP get a complaint? No, it wasn't a complaint, Brant Ariels. It was really just a concern, right? And maybe they have gotten complaints before from maybe other people, but it's not a popular spot. Like, people launch their boats there. They don't really fly their drones there. And the spot that I was at was like a picnic table, probably 10 to 15 yards away from the boat launch area. And there were no people around me except for there was like a truck parked with a trailer boat was obviously off of it, and there were people in, obviously on the lake fishing because it's a public access point. And the police officers, that's where the OPP or the ministry launches their boats when they want to, occasionally do their thing, right? So yeah.
Hey, good morning, Hugh. How you doing?
How are you, Roger, Paul, Rich? Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How's Hugh this morning?
Hey, can't complain. Pretty good, actually.
Good.
I like your background.
Oh yeah. It's better than if I took it away. I got a messy room behind me. The studio that I'm usually in, I'm trying to do some work to it. So
That's
so
cute.
this is a better background.
All spaniels.
All spaniels. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The black and whites. Oh, on this side. Here we go. The black and whites. Baxter, sometimes referred to as Bastard. And then the youngest one, let me get my finger moving here correctly. That's Ollie. And then, of course, our oldest one, who's 10, is Charlie. So, yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Speaking of dogs, I don't have any here.
Yeah, me neither.
Not here right now, but must be downstairs.
I need to get myself a new dog.
Yeah.
Well, the wife just went downstairs, so they probably followed her one and go outside.
Yeah, I'm also and then just to add another piece to this that we were talking about, but it's more of a sidebar, is I've also decided to sell my Mavic 2 Pro with the smart controller because not only I can't fly X number of drones at the same time, and I like the portability of the Mavic Air too.
Yeah.
But more so, I'm gonna take the funds, majority of the funds. My buddy who had passed away was into RC helicopters, as you know. And my wife approached me and asked me if I could help her to get rid of the stuff that he has. And so I said to her, well, the markets, the overall RC planes, RC helicopter market, it's not as big as it used to be because it's still out there. It's still reasonably strong. I'm sure people are still doing their hobbies, but with this whole thing that's going on today and people's money's being really tight, it's a really slow market on the used stuff, right? And it's slow enough on the new stuff. Like retailers are hurting too, right? So I said to her, maybe I can work something out where, I'll just buy it all off you and then I'll worry about it, right? I might keep some of the things that he has, and I might decide to, put it in RC Canada, for example, which is a forum that I'm a member of, and I could sell them on there too. So, and then just recoup some of the money, but end up keeping a few for myself. So we'll see how it all pans out. But yeah.
Roger disappeared again, did he?
Oof.
Oh,
yeah,
Roger
it's the morning ritual, blowing the nose.
Roger, you're flying, man. It's off the hook. Like your videos are getting so much every time you go out there and you do a video. I gotta encourage you. You're doing so great. It's awesome.
Thanks.
Awesome.
I got more videos to put up there from the haying from yesterday.
Yeah.
But I got to bed too late to do it.
Yeah, and you don't do much editing either, do you? You just won't play it the way it is.
Yeah, I just fly. I don't do no editing, nothing. So
now, Roger, did you know about the latest DJI Fly app update?
I did it. I got it.
All right. And there's some good videos out there on, I think, let's see now, our fellow Canadian there, Aerial Photography, I think it is.
Yeah.
Did a video also, who can I think of? 51 Drones in the US, Russ. He did a video on camera and gimbal pitch settings and yaw settings,
Okay.
and how adjusting them, what kind of impact that has on how smooth the aircraft moves and how smooth the camera moves too. So that might be something that you might want to look into, and you can fine tune that now so that when you make those adjustments with the camera, it's so much smoother. Like it just rolls up or down real smooth. And
already did it.
and that, and with your flying, man, you're going to get some seriously amazing videos.
I already did all those adjustments.
Oh, nice.
Well, Paul and I got on here night before last.
Okay.
And we got Philly Jones in with us.
Nice.
And we did everything that night because I had to upload that bloody app twice to get the update.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The
Now
first
I
time
found
it wouldn't
something.
work.
Yeah.
The first one wouldn't work.
Okay, and that was on an Android tablet, right?
No. It's on my
iPad?
iPad, yeah.
Okay. I find that it was interesting when I opened up my iPad Pro this morning, which I don't normally use, but because the account's the same with my smaller iPad, right? It said there, update available for the Fly app, and I hit it and it updated. But I find with my phone, if I use I have a iPhone XR, if I use my phone, it doesn't tell me that there's an update. I have to go to the App Store. I have to go and look for that app. And then I have to click on the about info for the app. And then there it tells me, oh, there's an update.
Yeah.
It's weird. The way it's sometimes is seamless, and other times you kind of got to hunt and peck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I flew one complete battery out here. I was supposed to go fly the tower yesterday, but those winds never died down. Like on the UAV, it says winds will die down on 5 p.m. No way in hell. It didn't die down at all. So I didn't fly the tower yesterday.
Oh, there'll be another day for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I wonder where Paul is this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Lynn, are you listening? A lot of times she hides in the background there, doesn't talk to us.
Usually comes on around 10 a.m. though.
Yeah.
That seems to be her time.
RC funds diversions. Roger uses his eyebrows as crosshairs and can fly for miles.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm so glad that you're and happy, Roger. You're enjoying that Mavic Air 2. Now, what's going to happen to that poor Mini? It's going to suffer, like some psychological impact there, eh?
I was talking about that to Kim yesterday. I got to take her out and fly her around there. So
at least pet it every once in a while. Give it a little stroke. It just say, good girl, good girl.
Yeah,
it's okay. Daddy will get back to you.
Love you too, there.
Don't worry, baby.
It's so small. You can, with it folded, you can put it underneath the blanket with you and cuddle with it every once in a while.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, but what I do now is that when I go out, I take it with me with the other drone. Because if I ever fly those 3 other batteries, I'll take that one and fly it out.
And then if something's wrong with the other drone, you got a backup, right?
That's right.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
But that, like when I did those buses the other day, no way in hell would have taken that drone. There's too much Wi-Fi over there.
Yeah.
So the Mavic Air 2 with the controller using the OcuSync, you're getting obviously, it does the multipathing, so any interference, then it automatically is switching to the next best signal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Air Photography did a like I said, he did a video on the gimbal settings, and he said he was in his basement studio that he's got set up his space there, and recording like he does the top down type of with his hands recording, right? He's very rarely ever in the picture. And he had his Mavic Air 2 in the backyard, and he was still able to control it and fly it. Now, he wasn't high or far away. He was just kind of hovering it and then operating the camera and the gimbal to show what the adjustments do. But he himself said, I'm really impressed. I'm in a basement where I have basically brick and steel around me. And here I'm still connected with good signal to my Mavic Air 2, and it's out in the backyard.
Oh, wow.
And all he did was just kind of hover it a couple of feet, like probably like 3 or 4 feet off the ground. Yeah. And then he was focused on some floral arrangements he had there. And he was just showing how the gimbal moves back and forth and stuff based on, you know, how the adjustments work. And I was like, wow, that's crazy.
He was gutsy doing that, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'd be a little nervous about that, but like he wasn't flying it anywhere, but you know, he was maybe 5-6 feet off the ground tops. So, you know, but still.
Well, I know one thing. After I did the what do you call it? The update and everything. I brought the drone outdoors. I did the calibration outdoors, and I did everything else outdoors.
Absolutely,
and everything.
Yeah.
So.
And anytime you change, well, if you see with me, every time I take a drone from Waterloo, because it's a 3-hour drive, and I'm going up to the Tobermory area, and you know, depending on the area that you go to, like if I go up to the Bruce Peninsula, I know that it's really rocky up there. And so I always do a recalibration of the drone, right? Just to make sure, especially the IMU recalibration, and just to make sure that everything's spot on before I go flying. And then when I come back to Waterloo, when on my first flight, I'll do another calibration. It doesn't take but maybe a couple minutes, and you're done. It's
the smart thing to do.
Yeah. But if you're just kind of within your own city or whatever, and everything's looking good, and you're not getting any warnings, and 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna be into any issues, unless of course you're trying to take off from like a parking garage and you're at the roof of it, you know, the topmost level, and that's a lot of concrete and rebar.
A lot of rebar,
So,
too much interference.
I go down to Port Stanley. They got all the docks down there. Same thing. It's all cement and rebar. So I have to be away from it all.
Well, today I gotta wait for a delivery, and I said I'll be going out flying.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I got one coming today. I think should go check it. I guess. I see Rick Carpenter's having a hard time getting no internet again still.
Oh no. So yesterday there was a big outage with Bell. Internet. Cell service and internet. I understood. That's what I heard.
And it's interesting. Like if you have a carrier that piggybacks off a Bell, like for example, Virgin Mobile does.
Right. Exactly.
The same thing. I looked at my phone. I'm going, wow, I've got no service, and Bell's down.
I got off here at 10 o'clock and I was off the internet for a couple hours, so I didn't notice it. But my friend messaged me and said, "Hey, did you lose internet?" I didn't know.
Yeah, I was connected to the office, and the next thing you know, bloop, gone.
I was just looking.
Sure.
Yeah, I was just looking at my delivery. It's arrived in London, but it's not out for delivery yet. So.
I'm supposed to get my power washer today.
Oh yeah. I ordered just a remote control for my TV. The other one went for crap.
Yeah, it's weird. Yesterday or day before yesterday, I went to Bell, Canada. I went to Rogers, and I went to another place to check out the hot spots, how much they cost, and with the got another forfeit, and they told me I'm better keeping this phone I got now because all the prices went up, start going up since first of this month coming up.
But Roger, can't you use your phone as a hotspot?
Well, you see, when I came back home, I saw those orange lines in the street.
Yeah.
So they're going to be putting the fiber optic wiring up soon. So I said,
Yeah.
the hell with it. I'll wait.
Are you sure that's what it is, though?
No, I'm not sure, but you know, but they've been working around here lately. So
it might be coming. It might be coming sooner than you think.
Yeah, but we can see all the trucks are going around here in town and everything. So we're doing something. So I'd rather wait instead of paying $170 a month for a hotspot.
Yeah.
170 a month?
Yep.
Holy shit, that's a lot of money.
That's for 50 gigs. Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. And you remember our prime minister said they're going to put the prices down on the internet, on the telephones and everything. Well, they're all going up on the first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trudeau said he's going to reduce the cost of internet service.
Yeah. You see, because this phone here, I pay $50 a month. I'm allowed to phone the States. I got the internet on it. No long distance charges, nothing. $50 a month. Now, if I come to get this on the first of next month, it's $95 a month.
Oh,
what? They're putting it up. They're doubling it.
Yeah. But seeing that I got this already on contract, they can't change the prices.
Oh, thank God. Then that's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm running into. I'm over past my contract. Well, want a new phone, you got to sign a new contract, right? I don't want to do that.
Because all the prices are going up. And lucky our government says no, we got to put all the prices down. Yeah, right.
Yeah, we've been getting raked over the coals as Canadians for mobile services. Yeah, like we've been getting it. You know, drop the soap. Here you go, folks. You know,
we're one of the highest in the world. We get shafted.
Speaking of the devil.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Pollywog.
Good morning, Paul.
Morning, everybody.
Morning,
Mr. Murray.
I just got back from flying a ship.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you got that one, did you?
Silky. Yep.
I was trying to look for you, but I couldn't see you the way the guy was running the camera.
Well, I got down there so late that I had to get into the farthest park spot before Pine Grove Park.
Oh my!
Spin around and get it because sometimes that service, marine traffic, is behind a bit, and it was behind.
Yeah. I noticed
also,
that when
the
I
other
used it.
thing too, Roger, I was listening as I was coming in. Your cell phone is on your son's service, correct?
Yep.
So in other words, like when he uses data, like you asked about, can he just use his own phone? He did that, and his daughter-in-law raised hell about using up all his data.
Oh.
So he doesn't have a separate data for him.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Because I think he got it's 15 gigs for all three of them for the month.
Oh, so that's why she's.
And Roger used up 12.
The other day I used 13 gigs in one shot.
And Roger's response to her?
Yeah.
That's his polite response.
Well, Roger wants to keep the peace, so.
Yeah.
And the average person doesn't understand that he's on his son's service.
Yeah.
So he's kind of bound by the limitations thereof.
Interestingly, I'm on my wife's plan, but we have separate data allotments.
Okay.
So I have my own, I don't know, I think I have 3 gigs or something. It's not a lot, but I'm not outside the house much, right? So
Yeah.
Well,
I'm in the same setup.
Yeah,
my wife and I have the same. We're on the same service, but she's under my account, and then she has a separate phone, but she has a separate plan.
Yeah.
So she like in your case, basically, you know, she has less data than I do because I'm a data hog.
Yeah.
I use so much.
Right.
Well,
I'm a data only guy.
Yeah, the thing of it is that Roger, the reason Roger knows that it's shared data is because she was tracking it and raised hell about it. Because otherwise, if it was just his data, what would she care?
But then again, like I said, they're going to be putting the wire up soon, so I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
But it was significantly different, wasn't it, Roger? When you did use that 13 gigs, he loaded in a matter of minutes versus hours.
No, but I mean, I couldn't even load it on my computer because it was taking too long.
Right. But
wait a minute.
when you use the 13 gigs.
Yeah. That was just to transfer it onto my phone.
Yeah.
And then transfer it back onto YouTube. But it worked, but YouTube was taking too freaking long. So I had to delete everything again. Then go to my son's and use his computer to upload my videos. Because he had fast internet. So I used those gigs up for nothing.
Just sitting there looking at Facebook, some DJI pilot or a guy down in the States. Yeah, DJI drone for videography, photography. This guy posted pictures of a crop duster with his drone, but he said, but him and the pilot had coordinated so that they could do it and work together closely and safely, right? And I'm just going there. It's got a picture of the government egg cats going underneath the drone as he's spraying. And I'm just going, I don't care how much coordination you have. Geez, I don't think the FAA will like that.
No.
No matter how much you coordinated with the pilot.
True. Yeah.
But it just got a picture of the drone's up here and the pilot just going right underneath them like that, spraying.
You would think that they would be smart enough to be off to the side or something.
Yep. No, it was right underneath coming in. You could see the spray coming. I mean, he wasn't far above that airplane, maybe 30 feet.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, RC Fun Diversion is asking a question. What weird things happened last night in the neighborhood on your cams?
Nothing that I know of. Why?
Okay, no, I just want to know if you got anything new.
No.
No.
Actually, it's been pretty quiet out there.
Yeah, because lately Richard's got rainstorms. He had car accidents. He has the family farm coming in and
wildlife. Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's calmed down. In fact, I just moved the one trap over by the other trap because they're going to come and pick them up today because they don't work on the weekends. So I'm just thinking, hey.
Is that it for you in the traps? Are you done?
I think so because
every
night I scrub through them all in the morning.
Yeah.
And what's happened is I think since I installed that auto light on the driveway, where it detects any kind of motion, I haven't seen anything other than a stray black cat cruising the neighborhood about 12 o'clock, and then or a little bunny rabbit about 4 a.m.
Okay. RC Fun says, do you have to pay for them to come and get them?
Yes, $60 a head.
Yeah, every time he catches one, yeah.
I don't know if you show this or not. No. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's that crop duster.
Oh my God.
Have a good one.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness.
But where's that? Yeah,
Richard's,
the other picture.
Richard's got a family photo behind him.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
It's a cool picture, but wow.
I'd be scared to be the drone pilot, though. I'll tell you that. My pucker, I would be puckered right up. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I don't know. Like if you were going to do some crazy thing like that, like even if you had a registered business and you were, this is kind of what you do, promotional videos, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you still, I don't know how it works in the United States, but in Canada, you would have to apply for a special operation.
Yeah, SFOC,
right?
Yeah.
And then you would have to detail the entire plan, right, to Transport Canada to say, this is exactly what we're doing. We're using, this type of the spotters. Here's like, give them all those details, and they would have to either approve it or deny it, right? Yeah. So I don't know how it works in the United States. Even if you were a commercial operator, and you were doing this as a promotional video, what sort of hoops would you have to jump through to get permissions? I would imagine similar ones, right?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Well, the regulations say if there's an aircraft on the right in the air, you got to go down.
Yeah.
Well, we also live in an era where, and a lot of people really believe this. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is for ask for permission.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so, if this guy is continually do that, he's going to get himself in trouble. If this is a one-off and the FAA does call him and say, "Hey, you're not supposed to," but okay, I won't do it again. It'll still be on record, but it'll just pass.
Yeah.
Agreed. Geek Savannah says the cat and bunny are skunks in suits. There you go.
Hey, Paul, you missed out what Rich had. He had an encounter with OPP, with Ontario Provincial Police, with his.
Yeah.
Oh, I caught the tail end of it this morning. What happened?
Basically, it was just like, I'll make it quick. At the Miller Lake area, we're nearby where my park campsite is, like where I camp. There's a spot for a boat launch, and it's a public boat launch.
Yeah.
And usually the OPP launches their boats from there. Sometimes other people do, and it's really kind of out of the way. And there's some cottages, but they're on either side, and they're not anywhere near within too close to it. And it's a spot where I go to because there's a picnic table there. I can set everything up and go fly and get some nice shots of Miller Lake. Well, OPP came by to, go into the water, and they do their thing and then they leave.
Yeah.
And so the fellow came by to talk to me, and we had a little conversation, and he said, well, you should pack things up and probably, head out because, it would just, I don't, want the people in their cottages complaining or be concerned about someone taking videos. And I told him, I said, that's not my intent. My intent is take some nice scenic videography of the Miller Lake. If the cottages are going to be in the picture, they're going to be like little tiny dots. It's not like I'm hovering over somebody's property. And I even compared it to like someone looking up Google Earth. Really, it's that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And he didn't disagree with me, but he was sort of really pushing for me to just kind of pack things up. So I encouraged him to bring this topic of conversation up at his detachment, and then get more in tune with what the rights and the laws are of people who are doing it properly. And then, this way he would have more information to work with than just a perception.
But here's the problem. We've got no specific law that talks about privacy. All the drone law says is don't infringe on, don't break the law. It says basically don't break the other laws. So what does that mean in terms of trespassing or in terms of privacy? There's nothing until we've got some case law.
Because each municipality, right, or maybe each state in the United States would have their own, bylaws or laws. Sure. And they may have a bylaw in, the Bruce Peninsula or Tobermory area or Miller Lake or whatever that, in regards to privacy, right? I'm sure they do. But it's just,
our laws are just too vague at this point, right?
Well,
there's just not enough concrete that says here's what you can do, here's what you can't do.
But if you're out in a public area, there is no privacy laws.
Mm-hmm. That's true. You're allowed to take pictures. Absolutely. Yeah.
He was just more concerned about the cottages.
Yeah.
And me possibly capturing pictures or video of people on their decks and that sort of thing. And I even showed him. I reviewed some of the video, and he says, "Oh, that looks gorgeous." I said, "Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing, right?" And he says, "There's no intent for me to fly around somebody's cottage and take some intimate pictures of somebody sunbathing in their Speedo." You know what I mean? Like, You know,
But until there's actually a lawsuit that declares it and becomes case law, we're going to continue to get this sort of hassle, I think.
yeah.
Like I said, I would have asked him, what laws am I breaking? I would have
Well,
right off
yeah.
top.
Yeah, I did. In a way I did. And then I just said, okay, look, fine. I've landed the drone already.
Yeah.
You know, we chewed up some time. I'm just going to pack it up for now. But I encourage you to go back and discuss this with
I'm glad you said that. Yeah.
with your team,
You know,
right?
It's better to be polite to these guys because it does no good arguing. They've got the law on their side. They've got the vagaries of their power on their side. They can do stuff to you and say, well, he was resisting arrest or whatever. I mean, it's not worth it, right?
It gets messy. And I just figured, you know what? I came back the next day and I flew again. And because I figured, well, they're not going to be back because they do that maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. So I figured
out checking boaters for licenses and all that crap.
Yeah, whatever they're doing, or so
it's unfortunate, but I think that's the best. You did the best thing, Rich. I mean,
Well, it's frustrating because I'm always the one that's backing down and conceding.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it.
The other guy's got a gun.
Well, yeah, but I'm doing it in a broader sense of showing respect to the person who seems concerned, even though I am not breaking any laws.
I would too. Like if a neighbor asked me not to fly over his house, I would stop, just because, you're trying to be the good guy, right?
And there's many other places to go. It's just frustrating that you get all set up, you got all your gear going, you get out and you start flying, and then maybe within a few minutes or maybe after a while, somebody approaches you, you get into a bit of a discussion or debate, and then, you have to kind of weigh it out and say, depending on who you're debating with, whether it's just easier to pack it up for today, there's always a tomorrow, or get into the thick of things, right?
I should bring it up here on the screen here. I'll have to go find it. But St. Thomas, where I live, I went in to make sure there's no drone bylaws or whatever, right? And they come up here and says, drones are controlled by Transport Canada. That was their statement.
Nice. Well, gentlemen, and folks in the chat, I got to slip out for a minute. I got to go to a work meeting, but I'll come back as soon as I'm done.
All right, bud.
All right. Take care, guys.
Yeah, I remember when the drone laws were fairly new, they specifically said that you couldn't fly in national parks, so national parks in Canada, right? But they didn't make any mention of provincial parks. And so I was flying quite happily in provincial parks, right? But then I think it was Corey Mano that told me that you could no longer fly in provincial parks. And what they'd done is they'd put it on their websites that drones, are no longer allowed in provincial parks without permission from a superintendent or something like that. Anyway, interesting times. What are you surfing, Paul? You got something interesting
I'm just looking at some regulations and stuff.
Yeah.
But see, the difference is the regulations are different comparing where you go.
And Sam is part of the police team, so he just says, yeah, call my boys.
Okay, I'm going to share something for us for a minute.
I wish we could do that.
Okay, I don't know. Let me know when you see it. Yep. Recreational drone use. On March 16, 2000, Transport Canada introduced restrictions on recreational drone use. That's the city of St. Thomas and the airport and all that stuff. So that's all there is to this one here.
Can you click on the plus sign?
That is the plus sign. If I take it off, it goes
Oh
away.
my God, that's all there is.
That's all there is.
Oh. So no special rules in St. Thomas then?
Yep.
So you guys still having problems with Bell Canada on there?
I don't use Bell.
I don't think so, Roger. I'm on Bell right now.
Yeah.
Seems okay.
I know Kim had major problems last night getting on Netflix last night.
Yeah.
Let's do a speed test. Check it out.
He was asking if I had things downloading. I said, no, I was on YouTube last night. Hey, Sam, how you doing? Sam Hayden's in the house.
Okay, there, JDS.
What'd you just order, Sam? Okay, I'm checking it out. Very cool.
Yeah.
1 terabyte. Wow, that's awesome.
So I got one little concern coming up there, Roger. I'm just waiting for a phone call today to
Okay.
verify things for. But anyways, we talked about the 28th being Roger Palooza. They're coming up with bus meetings on the 28th on the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just kind of wondering if I go to Quebec, if I have to self-isolate for 14 days if I come back.
Oh,
that-
that's true.
If that's the case, I won't be able to drive bus, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just waiting for verification on it. I'm going to try and get them to, there's several meetings. I'm going to see if they can move me to a different time or date.
So
Because,
Roger,
you know, the meeting's at 2:30 in the afternoon, then it'll go for probably a couple hours, and then I'll have signs to do afterwards and and I'm just waiting to see.
the answer to your question, Roger, is no, I'm not having any problems. There's my speed.
Oh,
933 up, 634, or
Holy
933
crap.
down, 634 up.
Okay. Right. I think you just beat Andrew.
Oh, really?
Yep.
but anyways, what's this?
There's the Federal Aviation. Here's their statement on airspace. State level laws, local laws can only dictate where you may take off from, not what airspace in which you may fly. From the FAA, UAS flying in a yard or over private business property is considered to be navigable airspace. Navigable airspace is from the ground up. Anyone flying a UAS in compliance with FAA rules is permitted to fly in all such navigable airspace. The FAA regulates the airspace, not local ordinances.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good morning, Bob.
There's the link right to the regulation.
I wish we had that in Canada, Paul.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
Yeah, because there's been talk over here about the same thing.
Yeah, but anyways, I was telling about the buses. You know, we're waiting to hear, you know, what's going to happen, what the capacity of the buses is, you know, what the personal protection equipment we're going to have and all that. They're still working it out. Anyways, my wife works for a different bus company here in town, school bus. She's a monitor, not a driver. But anyways, their manager here is saying that there's a couple of things was that a lot of bus drivers, you know, like their average age is 59. But, you know, like with them being more susceptible to COVID than anybody else, but they're talking about personal protection equipment and all that, but they're talking about cleaning the buses. They said the bus drivers didn't sign on to be bus cleaners. They signed on to be bus drivers. So they're going to have companies or people or whatever hired or whatever to clean the buses instead of the driver having to do it. But see, my company was saying last I heard that we were going to have to do it. So it's going to be interesting. But apparently there's some kind of chemical that they can go in with a bus, and it's supposed to be good for 30 days for against COVID. They can go in with a backpack sprayer and spray it all down. And anyway, it's supposed to be good for 30 days. They're looking into that right now. But their first student is not expecting to their bus driver to clean their buses.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, like you said, the bus driver signed up for for driving buses, not clean them. And like, I don't mean to be cruel, okay? I'm really not. But there's some people out there that are older, larger, weaker, whatever. That they couldn't clean a bus.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but it's just not everybody can clean a bus. Every driver, and they realize that too, right?
Geeksvana says napalm. Is that what they're using?
Hey, Skills, how's it going this morning?
You know, it's already a responsible job, but like driving that bus, you've got all the lives of all those children under your control. That'd be very stressful, I would think.
Yeah, and you got to deal with parents and.
Yeah.
But you want to hear something funny, this is just kind of blow your mind. Okay, just say you got kids in your bus. Okay, you're in town. It'd be not quite as bad in the country, but you're in town. Okay, you're involved in a motor vehicle accident. Okay, somebody hit your bus or whatever. Okay,
Sure.
all the parents are there. I want my kid off the bus. Nope, slam the door shut. Don't lock it. Don't let them in.
That's what you have to do?
Yep.
Oh, God.
You're gonna have parents on the other side of that bus door wanting their kids out of that bus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't
sure.
let them. It's against the law
Wow.
for us, for me to let anybody on the bus or off the bus. You have to wait till the
Wow.
police come there, or ambulance or fire company. They have to. The kids have to remain in the seats that they're in, like, as long as it's not too bad. But they cannot get off the bus until they've been checked over by EMS to be able to get off that bus.
Okay.
Wow.
But
Was
you
it so
imagine
tense
having on
on
the other
the
side of
bus?
that door 10 angry parents wanting in that bus.
See you,
Hey,
JDS.
JDS, quickly. Blizzard says you can't smoke on the bus anymore. Yeah, we know.
Man.
Blizzard says, what are the long time effects on COVID-19 fogging?
Yeah, who
I don't
knows?
know.
I know Corey Mano is really pissed off this morning. He sent his kids to I think it's kindergarten. Now they have to insulate themselves now because somebody was sick or whatever.
Oh, shoot. Oh, that's right. Some kid got sent to school that
Yeah.
had COVID, right? Yeah. You
No,
mentioned that
we have
yesterday.
to, on the 28th, well, see what will happen on the 28th. We'll find out what our runs are and what the new rules and regulations will be for COVID.
Yeah.
And how
I
many
guess
kids are going to be on the bus, all
pass
that.
the test. Hey, Paul,
Mhm.
all the drivers are going to have to pass the test, I think, for the COVID.
I think not so much a test, it's just going to be training. But they're saying, I was reading the article that even after that August 28th meeting, there's going to be some other mandatory training. So whatever
Okay.
that is. But we've had it before. It's not a big deal. It's just, you go to, for first aid or whatever, it's just, but they pay you to go. So it's not like, you have to do it voluntarily, right?
Okay.
Well, what I can't understand, Paul, is why they wouldn't, you can get a thermometer, a gun thermometer for like 20 or 30 bucks. When a kid gets on a bus, you shoot them in the forehead as they're coming up the steps. And if it's too high, you say, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Because those babies are within points of a degree. It's like I have one here. I don't know if you guys got them, but
Yeah,
This
Sam, I'll pretty well agree with you.
this little bugger right here you just pull the trigger and it's just instantaneous.
Yeah, I got one here I use for walls and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have
And-
parents saying, "Hey, I got to go to work. You got to take my kid. Take my kid to
And
school."
I'm about 40 feet from that wall over there, and it's 70.1 degrees over there.
And you point it straight up.
70.9.
Usually a lot warmer up when it goes to the ceiling, right?
Well, it's cold here. It's only 68 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my point being is, it's not like you got to get right up on their forehead with it.
Yeah. Stand at the curb.
Yeah. And that would at least add another level. It may not be perfect,
No.
but it's another indicator that's at everybody's disposal just to check their thermostat.
So they should equip all buses with their own drone with thermal imaging to just scan all the kids and do a readout and a comparison, right?
Yeah. Then you get it for pointing the laser in their eyeball.
Yep.
Well, it's actually the thermal imaging on the drones are passive, right? It doesn't throw out
No.
it measures, it receives,
It
doesn't
measures the
send.
temperature. Yep.
That's throwing out an infrared beam, I think, right?
Yep. Yeah. It's throwing out
Yeah.
the red dot. But Nowadays, you just tell, you could even put a sign on the side of every bus that says your temperature will be checked on entrance,
But I'll tell you right now, Sam, there, you're talking about kidnapping and all that. If you're involved in a motor vehicle accident with a school bus, you know how many people are going to be there that quick? It's going to be instantaneously. Like
yeah.
police,
Kids
fire,
are involved.
ambulance.
Oh yeah.
Even our company said we'll be there to help you.
Nobody messes
Yeah.
around with kids.
Yeah. When it comes to kids on school buses, they'll be there in less than a minute. Oh yeah. Every available resource will be there.
Well, Sam's here. If you guys don't mind, I want to ask him a question before he heads to work or off to bed or
Okay.
whatever. Because Sam worked on this new computer to get it up and running for me. What
Yeah.
I've noticed the last several days is at 6 o'clock every morning, even though it's turned off. When I say turned off, by turning it off,
Yeah.
going to shutdown, it starts beeping, real high tone beep, 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 beep.
Did you
Beep,
check
beep,
your
beep, beep, beep,
motherboard
beep.
and the battery on your motherboard?
I'm not that technical. I don't know.
What about the
What?
manual?
Then it automatically goes off in about a minute, just long enough to wake my ass up, but then it goes off.
That's annoying.
Yeah, especially when I'm sleeping in the chair just around the corner right here.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Hell, I could sleep through a thunderstorm, so I'd never hear that beep.
And what I was going to ask Sam, is there any indication that they're on here? Somehow I have set a timer for 6 a.m. I don't know.
Geek Savannah says skunks are hacking your pulse system.
Good morning, Sean. Wow,
So-
you did. I didn't know you were the co-host last night. I thought you were just going on for a little bit.
Oh yeah, geek. Sean was large and in charge.
There you go, Paul.
Did you get an update for your cameras,
Yeah.
Paul, this morning?
Yes, it does, Sam. Cameras for my
Wise?
yes. Oh yeah, yep.
I just got it there.
Yes, it does, Sam. It works just fine. I just don't know. But every morning at 6 o'clock when it's shut down, or even if it's not shut down, if it's just sitting there,
And
and let's say
sleeping.
I'm up and can't sleep, it's 5:45, 5:55, 5:55. When it gets to 6 o'clock, beep, beep, beep.
Really makes me
Beep, beep,
think
beep,
it's the
beep.
clock on your motherboard. Because it would be something that would happen on a regular basis. Check out that article on how to troubleshoot beep codes. There's codes that your motherboard will make.
Drives me crazy.
Now, the interesting part is if you unplug your computer completely, it should still beep if the battery is dying on the motherboard. You should still get that beep at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, really?
Because like I say, there is a battery on your motherboard to keep your CMOS, the time and everything like that. I'm just saying it's one possible thing. But you might want to try unplugging your computer tonight before you go to bed, like physically from the wall, and then see if you still get the beeping in the morning at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the battery would hold that info.
Well, it might. That's the whole point. And that would tell you that it's the CMOS battery on your motherboard.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't beep, then it might be something else.
And the other thing is I'm using Bose speaker system with it. Is it the Bose that's doing it? Because my monitor is not on. My computer's not on, but every morning at 6 o'clock, beep, 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 beep. Then it
Geek
gets
Savannah says
longer
it's
each
an
time.
auto update running. I don't think it'll go off if it's an auto update. It doesn't get updates every morning.
Just drives me crazy.
Yeah, actually,
Well-
I got to go to Canadian Tire or someplace today. I got to get some new updated flares from my boat before I go out tomorrow. But the problem is, last time I went into Canadian Tire to get flares, a guy handed them to me. I said, well, they're already a year old because they're only good for like 3 years or something. He said, well, that's all we got. And you still want full price. They're already a year old. Like, I've lost a year on them.
Well, the only thing, Sam, I have sitting right next to it is I have an Alexa show sitting right there, and right by one of the speakers. But
Yeah, well,
as far as I can tell, when you use that assistant for an alarm, you have to manually tell it to stop once it starts.
Yeah, yeah.
And this
So can I-
progressively,
Can I make a
Unless-
suggestion? What you want to
unless
do
it-
is you want to isolate it, right?
yeah.
Try unplugging just your speakers tonight. And you may still get that beeping, but it may just be coming from the computer itself.
Well, and my monitor has a speaker too. No, it doesn't. This is a monitor without a speaker.
oh, next door neighbor's cutting his lawn. Guess Kim's got to do his today too.
Uh-oh.
Would
Oh,
you-
does Kim does your lawn for you guys?
Huh?
Kim mows your lawn?
Yeah, Kim mows the lawn all the time.
as long as you don't cut all the marks off that they put on for ground locates.
Yeah, and as far as the battery thing, I'm up all times, hours of the night, turn the computer on and check the cameras, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. So if I don't get up and check all night long, it's still 6 o'clock in the morning. Boom.
So let me show you, I'll share my screen for a second here. Here's what the CMOS battery on a motherboard looks like. There's
Oh,
a
yeah,
picture.
yeah. The CR302 or something.
Commonly, yeah, it'll be
30.
something like that, like a 2032 or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know how
2032.
good
or
you
something.
can see that. Let me blow it up a bit. Oops, no, sorry, I can't play that. But anyway, it's just somewhere beside your processor or near your memory or whatever, there's going to be a watch battery somewhere on the motherboard. That's
Yeah,
I'm 75% sure that's probably what's causing your problem.
So I should just be able to pop it out and pop it in without soldering and all kinds of
Oh, no,
nonsense.
yeah, he just pops in.
Okay.
Because I used to have it happen all the time. My first computer job back in the early 90s was building computers. And we often had that happen when motherboards were sitting for many months without being powered on. The watch batteries would go bad and the motherboards would beep and do weird things like that. So
that's strange though. You think on a computer they would have a special place, especially for that battery thing, if it's low or not. You can't
Well,
go.
and the thing of it is the way it goes off, it almost is like a wake up alarm because it starts out
Yeah.
just 1, 2, then maybe 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, 10 beeps in succession, and then it just stops.
like I said, they're also called beep codes. If you pay attention to the beep code, you can figure out what the message is, right?
Like Morse code. Long,
Yeah.
short, 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 long,
Yep.
whatever.
Oh no, I'm not gonna put no. Move.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna interrogate my assistant here. See if there's any kind of a smart alarm or something going on.
Yep.
Oh. I hope some of you guys can be able to go flying today. It's a beautiful day today. It's gonna be nice to go flying.
I think you got one sign I got to go put up, don't you? Yeah.
Well,
32 East Street.
she said no alarms are set.
Now, if
Alexa,
all else
is there
fails,
any reminders set?
If all else fails, Paul, sell your Windows machine and buy a Mac.
Every day at 6 p.m. on Paul's Echo One. Feed Mia every day at 8:30 a.m. on Paul's Echo One.
Thank you. It was just my 2
You're
alarms
welcome.
I have set for feeding
Enjoy the
Mia.
sunshine.
She's very polite.
Yes, she is.
I haven't used mine for a long time. It's just sitting there in between my 2 monitors. It lights up every once in a while, but
Well, what's nice about having several of them is that I can control pretty much any one of them from any one of them. It's like if I'm in the bathroom and I have an alarm set over on Echo One, I can say, cancel the alarm, and she'll come back and say she canceled the alarm on Echo One.
Oh, you could set different alarms for your different Echo devices?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Way too hot for now there, Roland? Yeah. Well, here it's right now it's doing 20 Celsius, 69 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh,
So
that's perfect.
yeah, and it's very nice out.
Yeah, no, Sam, the time and stamps and everything within my device are right spot on. It's just like Roger's, isn't it? My computer, Roger?
Yeah, it's a Nitro 50 Acer.
Yeah, Acer Nitro.
But you do have a phone number that you can phone Paul on the booklet there you got for the computer.
Uh-huh.
You can phone them and then ask them the question. They'll answer you right away.
yeah,
Well,
I got
Or you phone Best Buy. I'd phone Acer.
yeah.
The problem I have though is both Hugh and Sam are 100% correct. I'm standing here looking at it, right? And when I'm hearing the sound, it looks like it's coming from the monitor. Although the monitor doesn't have any speakers, but I have 2 speakers on each side, and I
Yeah.
have the assistant sitting right below it. I have
Yeah.
a microphone right there that's on all the time, and next to that, I have a router. So what? And you know, when you're standing in front of it and the sound is coming from here,
Yeah.
can't tell exactly where, especially when I've got stereo speakers. If it's coming through the computer, the stereo speaker, I don't know. It just
Kim was wondering if it's still under warranty.
Oh yeah, it is.
when
Yeah,
did we get that? Last spring or?
you bought it after me, Paul. So you bought it in I think in March.
Okay.
I think you bought it because I got mine in December last year.
Good morning, Kim.
If I was there on site, Paul, what I would do is, you know how when you start your computer, Windows comes up, you can hit a sequence of keys to get into what's called the BIOS, the binary input output system.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah, whoa.
But
Back up, back up.
listen, but that's when if you have problems like this, that's where you look. You don't have to change anything, but you can look in there to see if there's a problem. You need to be guided through it by somebody like Sam or somebody that knows computers. But
But
that's where
Well,
these
last
settings
time
are.
when Sam helped me set it up, he just he took over my computer and I watched while he fiddled.
That's a good idea. That's a
Yeah,
good idea.
yeah.
Although he can't do that with the BIOS because nothing is loaded before the BIOS.
Oh,
That's something that somebody would have to do physically sitting there.
yeah.
Just looking at the weather here, 72 degrees, winds 3, gusts to 5, and not beautiful here, like sunny.
Paul Sam says it could be the camera system too. Your wife's camera system, probably.
Ixvana.
Yeah, Geek Savannah. You have to check your keyboard for small skunk hairs.
Oh,
Scratches on the keyboard.
skunk hairs.
yep, could be.
They're seeking
Morning, Kim.
revenge.
Hey, Roger, talked yesterday about my name down at the bottom here. It says Phantom Hodges Drones. I
Yeah,
went and changed it, on my settings. I
yeah.
never touched it this morning.
Ah, there you go.
I just happened to look over and, oh crap, it is there now. But
I
it
gotta
was,
change mine every morning. I don't know why it won't.
I had to go right in to edit my settings right on Zoom without having it open. Where it said on there, Paul Hodges, highlight it, edit, and just changed the name and
Ah.
accepted it, and it came up.
Yes, I'm getting my power washer today. Yay.
Well, it said it's supposed to get
Power washer. I didn't know about that. Wow. Oh, for the car, like to wash the car and the house,
I
that sort of
wash
thing.
the balconies in the car and
Awesome.
Yeah, they're nice to have. I got a
Yeah,
gas
both.
engine one, but
I
Yeah, I've
believe
got a
it's
gas
awesome.
one with a Honda motor, but I
Yeah.
think Roger's smart getting the electric because then he can just plug it in and
Yeah,
don't have to worry about gas, oil, all that crap.
yeah.
Pulling your guts out trying to get it started.
Well, I used to work with those at work when I had to clean my tractor off from doing all the lawns. I had to do that every day, wash my tractor down. So
Yeah.
working for the town, you had to keep your equipment clean. Every 2 days, had to grease it, make sure the oil was okay and everything, and go up to work, come back, do the same routine every day. Wash
I
it
got-
out and everything.
Yeah, I got a guy I know really well there. Got a dump truck. He just bought a brand new one, but anyways, he had a brand new building put in, but he's got a electric power washer, but it's mounted on side the wall, but great big huge motor on it and just a pump.
Yeah.
It's not the whole, drag
Yeah.
everything out. You just have to pull the hose out. Eh? He's got like 100-foot hose.
Okay.
Man, that thing's powerful. It just cleans everything so well.
Oh. I think I'm gonna have to go get a shot in the frickin' arm.
A shot of cortisone.
Yeah. Starting to sound like
geez.
my brother, but it's been killing me lately.
I
get
had
fairly regular shots in here.
Yeah.
I used to get shots, but I had to end up having an operation. I had my rotator cuff. They had to do something to
Okay.
it.
Ooh.
Because I sleep on that side all the time, and I sometimes can't move my arm. I gotta grab it and move it.
Oh God. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you got no feeling. Nope.
Yeah. And I should have phoned yesterday morning for it, but I forgot. I gotta wait till next Thursday morning to make an appointment.
I got to take my dog in Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock for a haircut.
oh. Which
Yeah, I
dog?
think I'll probably go see my vet too to get a haircut soon.
Yeah, my Dorky, he's the only one that gets a haircut. The other one's a beagle. He's got hair. He just sheds it all over the place. But I have this lady. She's got to be, I'd guesstimate at least 70 or more. English. Oh, she is so English, but man, just love her. Like she makes such a fuss over the dogs and like $30. I've tried to give her more money and she will not take it. Like, she does such a good job,
You see, yesterday they did the hay in here. They spread it all out to dry it out. Now they're gonna come back later and put all in lines now. So they're gonna pick it up.
You're talking about the one over towards the road, towards the left of your driveway?
Right in front there, right here where my cursor is. They did all
right
that,
there.
and
yeah.
they did all the back of the house here too yesterday.
Okay. Well, what will they come back? When will they do the
Most
field
likely
to the
today.
right?
Most
Huh?
likely. On the right.
Yeah.
That'll probably be within 2 weeks.
Okay.
But this is the third cut in the front, and the side back of the house is the third cut already.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they'll have another cut before the winter comes.
You should go and get some pictures of all those lines they're putting down your road for what they're going to put in the high-speed internet for
Damn
you.
it, I should have showed that on the camera. You see, I didn't think of it. I flew right over it too.
Oh,
I will do that today. they're still there because it didn't rain here.
Well, the paint will stick around until somebody cuts the grass or whatever.
Oh, it's on the road. It's on the road, on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So
Usually, you put little flags in with a wire on it, you know. But
yeah, they got that up too.
Yeah.
Not on the side of the road though. They got it where the boxes are in the fields.
Yeah.
Everybody, make sure you hit the like button. It's easy to overlook, and I just hit it now. So
Yeah, Furball Kim says since they did the haying, his chest feels like somebody punched him. Me this morning, it's my nose. It keeps on running all the time.
I love the smell of fresh cut hay. We
Oh,
used to
you
work
hear
on
it
a
gets
farm,
so-
right?
Yeah, but it gets so how you call it, pungent sometimes, makes me sick to my stomach.
Well, you want to smell something or smell real bad. I was over a friend of mine's there, and they grew peas on there, and they harvested it. But you know, when it comes out of the harvester, then it ferments on the ground. Sometimes they're piles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
stink! Oh, it was terrible.
Well, see, the Intelcom, he just did his 21st run delivery, and I'm the number 64.
Oh, you're right down to number on the delivery, are you?
Yeah.
See you,
See
Sam.
if
Take care, buddy.
bye,
Okay,
Sam.
I'll see if my status has changed yet. Track my package. Nope, not out for delivery yet.
Thanks, Sam. I will.
Yeah, I'm getting real lazy here. I don't want to get out of bed and shut TV. Want remote control back. Because I got a tendency to fall asleep while the TV's on, so I usually set the sleep timer for about 30 minutes. So
Yeah, I fell asleep in front of the TV last night. Woke up this morning at 5. It was still going.
Oh, wow.
And you know what I find? Because I've got a 75-inch TV on the wall right next to me right there.
Holy shit.
And what I find is I start dreaming about stories they're talking about.
Yeah.
Subliminal, you know?
The other night I was dreaming and my son was cooking, and in real life he was cooking downstairs about 1 o'clock in the morning, but I was asleep and I started dreaming that I was cooking and I could smell this stuff, right? But I was really smelling it because he was really cooking. It's really weird.
Yeah, I fired up the new barbecue again last night. So we did.
How'd it work? Good for you?
Oh, beautiful. But you know, like it's got 4 burners, but you only need 2 to cook hamburgers, right? So
Yeah.
But I went down, got some local sweet corn, and we had that too, eh? So
My hamburgers caught on fire last night. Oh shit. And I was walking away for 10 minutes. So I came back and they were pretty black.
a little extra flavor.
I still ate them. Oh man, yeah, I remember them, Kim.
So, you know that movie, that program you used to look at every Saturday, Red Green Show?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what it sounds like here this morning. Guys with his chainsaw out there
Oh really?
every morning, cutting wood with his chainsaw, every freaking morning.
Want me to get my red and green suspenders out?
That was a good show.
Yeah.
He was over here in London. I went over and seen him, eh? Red green. Yeah.
What was the name of that goofy guy that was on the show? Tall, lanky.
Yeah. Oh, geez, I should know his name off by heart.
Hey, Michigan Adventures, how you doing this morning? Yeah, Gail Skills. I gotta get myself some sweet corn too.
Yeah, the guy that made the show, Rick Smith, he's big into model railroading. He does some stuff for
Really?
model railroading. Yeah, they do videos all the time. Oh, just got a big sale here, all running sales for DJI Omnitech View.
Okay.
They're running. Oh, Flash Osmo Action deal, $449. I thought you could get them cheaper than that. The Osmo Action, it must be something else.
Yeah, well, see, when they give you those prices, they don't say it's American money though. When it's come to pay for it, it's all American.
Well, this is Canadian. This is out of Toronto. This one.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported, guys. And good Friday morning to you all. It is Friday. Oh, you're talking about Friday. Did you check your pills, Paul?
Friday.
Let me look.
Friday. All day Friday.
No, not yet. You guys insist.
We insist.
Somebody must want to keep me around for another day.
Paul, I think his name was Harold Green
Yeah,
on the Red Green
Harold.
show.
Harold. That's it.
Harold. Yeah.
Harold Green. Yeah.
Actor was Patrick McKenna, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve Smith was the main guy. He's
I
still
like
alive too.
Yeah. I like watching the guys in Corner Gas. That was always a good one too.
Gill skills.
Oh yeah. It is Friday. Yeah, so Steve Smith's alma mater was the University of Waterloo, so he's up in your area, right? Or Rich's area, I guess.
Yeah. So later, I'm gonna go outdoors and film that line. Those lines they made. So that was gonna go on.
Oh, it's a nice
Yeah.
Friday, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like
Just
what Neil said the other day, they might do the pavement. They're not gonna pave this road, no. We got so many tractors and trucks that go by here. If they put pavement up, it's all gonna be just chewed away within a matter of months.
is it gravel or tar and chip?
Yeah, it's all gravel here.
Oh, it's hard to find a gravel road in this area because they tar and chip everything now.
Yeah, here too.
They put calcium on it after they pass the grader.
Yep.
At the beginning of the summer.
Yeah.
They've already passed the grader again, though.
What's the calcium for?
There's no dust.
Yeah, it keeps the dust down.
Gotcha.
They don't put it on the whole road normally, just right by somebody's house. That's all.
Well, here they do it just in front of the houses. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, see that down here, from what I hear, like gravel road, they got to grade it about 3 times a year and calcium. Where
Yeah.
they put the tar and chip down, it's good for 3 or 4 years before they have to do anything again.
I remember living out west in Saskatchewan and Alberta, and we'd go down some of these gravel roads sometimes, and everything is so flat, right? You'd drive for 20 miles, and if you look back, you could see your plume of smoke from the road, going on forever, basically.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
It's amazing.
Well, here I like driving on the gravel roads because they're in much better shape than the paved roads here.
Yeah.
So just to give you a warning on the roads. They do that too there, Bob? Yeah.
That's the nickname for the RCMP out in Saskatchewan, Alberta. They call they're the GRC, right?
Yeah.
They call them the gravel road cops.
Somebody got zoomed in on
Uh-huh.
down by the water.
She's waving. Right on. It's way back.
That's the statue of young Tom Edison when he used to get on the train right across the street from there and sell newspapers and other sundry things to passengers.
The underappreciated Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
don't
yeah.
they, but don't they out in Alberta use boulders for gravel out there?
I don't know.
Oh, you ever seen an Alberta vehicle? They don't have a windshield in them. They're just
Oh, I know. They're
the
crashed
road
all the
maps.
time.
The
Oh,
road
yeah.
maps.
Oh, yeah. Well, plus the hail, right? You get hail hitting all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I always joked around. They got road maps or windshields. It's just
For ball, Kim says, dance, girl, dance.
she must be watching the feed in order to see that.
Yeah. She had her camera out.
Yeah.
She's watching him standing right there.
Probably his mom, the one's controlling the camera.
Or his wife.
Yeah.
Or his wife.
Hi, Mom.
Probably go to the chat on the stream. You'll see her. Hey, zoom in on me.
I'm going to share a little bit of what I did this morning. Let me know if it comes up.
Okay.
It came up, but you got your file there only, Paul. You gotta start your video first.
You do have to stop the video first?
You have
No,
to start it.
all we seen was your file. We didn't see the video. Open it up and then share the screen of the actual video. Because all we seen was the file.
You got this.
I think I can. I think.
Oh, crap. I just heard a garbage truck.
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
Can you
There
guys
you
see
go.
it now?
Yep.
Okay. That's one of those heavy lifters that brought a bunch of propellers up.
Wow. Good looking ship. The Hilke.
Yep.
Nice clean deck, eh?
Yeah, and all of those come up and they can put stuff below decks too. On deck, below deck.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun to work on one of those ships.
That's from St. John's.
Oh. So that's Newfoundland,
Yep.
potentially.
H&P.
Roger, you hear the Premier of Nova Scotia resigned?
Yep.
Yeah, rough year for those people.
Yeah. He was premier for what, 15, 16 years?
I'm not sure. I think he's had enough, though.
Enough's enough, huh?
Yeah.
Nova Scotia's had bad luck.
I wish another one would resign, but he won't.
I feel you. I feel you.
Well, Roger, they put you off again on restoring your disability and stuff.
Yeah. I gotta pull him back again on 18th, 19th next month. This month.
Wow.
And I don't understand the lack of expedience. I mean, what do they expect you to eat for the next 60 days
Oh,
or
they don't give a
whatever?
crap. They don't give a crap. They, you know. Yeah. They really
Oh,
don't
you
give a,
talking about your old age again there, Roger?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I got my notice today or yesterday,
yeah.
but I don't have to do any switching. They're going to do it automatically, apparently.
Oh, yeah?
Well, see, I'm on Canada Disability Pension,
Yeah.
so they're just going to over. I don't
Well,
know.
my trappers are here. I'll
Once
be
you turn
back.
65 Once you turn 60, oh yeah, it's different there because you're in Ontario.
But I don't know. I still got. I don't understand. I should have the paper in my hand here. I'd show you. But like you said, I'm going to get 681, but that's not the guaranteed supplement. But that doesn't include the Canada pension plan. So I'm not sure what they're talking about. I got to figure it out.
That'll be your pension from where you used to work.
Yeah.
So I worked 16 years for the 17 years for the hospital.
Mm.
And I'm only getting a small freaking pension of $235 a year, a month from them.
Yeah.
And none from Canada. Canada, I'm only getting 613.
Mm-hmm.
And Quebec is paying $300 for my disability. And I'm getting a Quebec pension of $300 a month.
Yeah.
So I'm only getting $1,400 a month. That's all I'm getting now. Before I was getting 2,000 something. Now they put it down to 1,400.
Well, see, I've been on that Canada disability thing. I get about 1,100.
Yeah,
So.
but see, when I was on that, I was getting $836 a month, every 15th of the month.
Yeah.
And as soon as I turned 65, they put it down to $300 a month.
Yeah.
So that took all that amount of money away. And now they took away my supplement, which was $394. They took that away.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I still have to apply for the old age security and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The supplement or whatever that kid is and stuff.
Yeah. But you got to get your papers filled out for your supplement.
Yeah.
And they might ask for a doctor's report to go with it.
Yeah.
That's going to cost you about $65 for those papers.
Oh yeah, nothing's free.
No. But you do that 8 months ahead of time.
Yeah.
They say 6 months, but do it 8 months. I did mine 8 months ahead of time. And I went straight to the unemployment office. They dealt with everything. They did all the faxing the papers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And when it came time for my pension, we didn't get the papers in time. I say, lady, I sent them 8 months ahead of time. You didn't get the freaking papers ahead of time? And they were all faxed from the, they're so screwed up there.
Yeah. So, okay, Kim, what are you talking about? Okay, here is a test for what is a bump in front of the water for?
Eh?
I don't know what he's talking about. Are you
I don't know.
talking what's on Paul's screen or something? Okay, here's a test. What is that bump in the front in the water for?
Oh, on the ship.
Oh, on the ship.
Oh.
Oh, I know. It's a aquadynamics thing. It basically helps break the water and create smooth flow around the boat. I know
Okay.
what you're talking about.
What do they call that bowl? Oh, geez.
I forget what it's called.
BOL something.
But it basically makes the water smooth around the boat.
Bolga or something. I forget. Something along that line.
Plus, it impresses the ladies.
All the big depends how big it is.
That's right. Yeah, I suppose it could maybe hold some stuff, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe sonar and stuff like that.
So Kim, are you excited today? You got to do the lawn.
And it's supposed to bump whale anyway.
Okay.
Hey, Kim, get your butt out there on that lawnmower.
Yeah. Oh, Paul just went outdoors.
Yeah, his glasses. You got your audio's off, Paul.
On mute. Yeah, I just talked to the trappers.
Oh, no.
They picked up the traps. Well, hopefully the last time. They think maybe that it was transients, and they got the hint, especially since I blocked off certain things and added the security light,
Okay.
that they've got bigger fish to fry somewhere else.
Oh.
What the heck's that floating down the river?
That's a really what I call a short barge with a tug on it. And what they do is that's for like if you wanted dredging done in, let's say, up the Black River or someplace where it's less, where they can actually dredge it. And on shore, they could have dump trucks and swing over and dump it.
Yeah. Yeah, a friend of mine, Gary's going to have a fish fry on the 22nd. So
Good. Fry them fish up. Just fry them.
I'm hoping to go the lake tomorrow, get some pickerel. It'd be nice to catch some salmon too, but
Yeah.
I don't know where my iPad is. Usually I got a thing here called Spooners, and they usually tell you how the fishing's doing around the lakes and stuff, what depth and all that stuff. But the only
Right.
problem with Lake Erie here, it's such a shallow lake, you got to go out about 7 miles to get 50 feet of water.
Yeah, I've still got that second security light I'd like to put up the corner of the house over here, but it's damn getting the wiring to it. That's the hard part.
Yeah. Well, Paul, wait till you feel a lot better. Don't burn yourself out right away.
Yeah.
I may not be around long enough to put that damn security light up.
No.
Like every night I keep hearing that song in the back of my head, swing low, sweet chariot.
Chariot.
Coming slow to carry me home.
Bring low.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, Blind Neil. I don't think there's any place in Lake Erie that's 350 feet deep. It's a real shallow lake. That's why when there's a storm, it blows up so quick because it's so shallow.
Well, boys, I think I'm going to go out for a walk. It's a nice day to get some exercise.
Hey, I was going to ask you how's your back and knees and your issues coming?
My knee is trashed. Basically, I can only walk every 2 or 3 days, and then my knee gets really bad. But today it's good. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, drier out too, eh?
Yeah, that helps too. When the
Humidity.
weather's wet,
Humidity bothers you just like it does me.
any kind of storm bothers my arthritis. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Probably see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Take
Okay,
care.
dear.
Yep.
You
See
take
you.
care.
Ugh. I should go do something productive, but hard to get the energy. You have to go do it.
See what Kim wrote down in the chat there for you, Paul?
Yeah, I got to go put a sign up on East Street. It's only, well, according to the map, 800 meters away.
Kim, that's what Lynn keeps telling me, and I keep telling her, well, one of these days.
Yeah, well, one of these years, I mean. There you go. Hey, Brian. Officer Tech here, Geek Savannah, Blind Neil.
Oh, I had a good one yesterday, guys.
If you're in the chat, go over and hit Paul behind the head again.
Don't make me come over there, Paul.
Yeah.
Uh,
I got a phone call from my sister yesterday. A good friend of hers. Well, it's almost family. But anyways, she's got a 2015 Dodge van. And the headrest that goes up behind the seat,
yeah.
it popped open. It's got,
Oh, yeah.
if it gets in an accident, so your head don't slam back, it'll pop
Yeah.
open. It popped open for no reason. It wasn't involved in an accident, just did it. So anyways, I went to the dealer to see about replacing it. $900.
No, they shouldn't replace it. I mean, she shouldn't pay for it. It's a default.
Insurance should pay for that.
Or whatever, $900 for that one little headrest. You know,
Did
it's
she
like
put
that
in
big.
did she put in a insurance?
Well,
claim?
I don't know what they're doing. She just called me yesterday. Apparently, they're looking around an auto record trying to find one for about a couple $100 or something.
Yeah, north of 54. Yeah, it's an iPad 10-inch. I'm using. Paul knows the name of it. What is the name of it again, Paul?
It's an iPad Air.
Okay, an iPad Air, yeah. It's a 10-inch. So, and if you ever need a wire for it, let me know. I got a box up here with the name on it, so you can get it easy. Because it was very hard to find a wire for this again.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, some guys use the iPad Mini with that, but the older you get, the bigger the screen you want.
true.
I think mine's an iPad Pro, 9.7 inch.
Yeah, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, cool. And did you get your updates north of 54? Yeah.
I think Gary at Brand Aerials, he uses the iPad Mini.
The mounting bracket is hangables, they call them.
They're by Velcro. They're in a hardware store. You buy two of them, put them back to back. Show them how basically it works, Roger, is they hook.
I'll bring it up closer to the camera.
What they do is the one hook hooks underneath, the other hook goes over top to hold it. And once you set it where you want it, it's not going anywhere, is it, Roger?
No, oops, I just turned it on. Hold on. I got big fingers. There, see, you can. Holds very good. Holds on very good too.
But when you get to the bigger tablets, you have to use a 1-foot extension cable. Some people have said with the Mini you can use the cable that comes with it. I don't know.
No, I had enough coffee for now, Kim. They do have new brackets out now to hold these kind of pads.
Yep.
They do have out the new brackets on Amazon.
Okay, I got it. Answer phone.
And I bought myself a lanyard to hold up the. I'll show you a picture north of 54. Hold on, before you leave.
Yeah, I think that's slick. You got that coming here, what, next week?
Monday.
You
I'll
got
show
that
you
on
what-
Amazon too, right?
Pardon?
You got it on Amazon, Canada.
Yeah, I got it on Amazon. I'll share my page here. So I got this off of Amazon. It holds it's like a plastic covering, goes over it, silicone covering, you call it.
Show the different pictures on the left by clicking on them, Roger.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. So that's gonna be very handy.
See, it's got that rubber knob in the middle there where you just hook your lanyard on.
I just noticed that it doesn't have the slit open for putting your.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, it does.
I got a friend here. Just they're in town
Okay.
and the car quit, so I gotta go give my hand.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, talk to you guys later, eh?
Hey, Paul. Bye-bye.
Bye.
But so you got two different colors.
A light gray and a dark gray, right?
Yeah, but I ordered it from Prime, so it's gonna be the. That's very handy to have. It is a bit top heavy. That's why I ordered the lanyard and the yeah, and the cover. Yeah. I did notice a difference yesterday in the camera settings and everything yesterday. Well, Kim, that's easy to make you spend more money.
Yeah. Yep. Probably would have cost them about 6 or 8 cents more to put a lanyard holder right on that baby.
Yeah. Well, we got everything this morning. Tractors going, chainsaws, airplanes flying by, got everything.
So they're out still haying, are they? Or are they now well, they gotta let it dry a few days, don't they?
Usually 1 or 2 days, but sometimes they pick up, like it's supposed to rain on Sunday. So they're gonna pick it up before Sunday.
So they got today and tomorrow.
Yeah. Out back, they're gonna probably do it today for sure. Because they got a lot of property out back to do. He must have one big storage place for his hay, this farmer.
Well, didn't you say you got dairy farms just the other side of you? Do you think
Just down the street, just down the street. That's the guy that rented all this property off my landlord. He just lives down the street here.
so he's probably using all that hay for just feeding his cows?
Yeah, well, I see him, he sells it once in a while, because you can see guys going out with their trucks and trailers. They come back up with 2 or 3 big rolls on them.
Okay.
You know, he sells hay also. Each round bundle is 1,200 pounds. That's what they
Wow.
weigh.
Not gonna pick that up with a couple of hay hooks, are you?
Oh, no. No, they got their tractors with the with their claws there. Pick them up, put them on the trailers. Depends how they make them. If it's in rolls, they got tractors with like a spear in front of it. You pick up one bundle at a time, or they got a tractor. If they're square ones, they got a tractor with a big clamp on it, and they pick it up.
Kim. North of 54 said thanks, he did find it on Amazon, but Kim says they're selling it to the nudist camp. I don't get that.
North of 54.
Hay is scratchy. Why would anybody in a nudist camp?
Frolicking in the hay.
Yeah. So tonight you're on again, right, Roger?
Yep. On again tonight. Thanks for reminding me, Paul.
Well, you could do it. You could do a threefer. You could go on today, tonight, and at 3 tomorrow morning.
No. You okay, girl?
Was that Roxy? I heard snorting a little bit.
She sounds like like a cat bringing up a fur ball. That she's about the same way right now.
So you're going to get out and be able to fly a little bit then today.
Yeah.
Good.
I gotta wait for this delivery guy.
Well, good. That'll give Kim something to do with the power washer on the house while you're flying.
Kim says I take offense towards that furball comment, Roger. Everybody check out everybody's channels. If if you guys do your updates on your MA2, don't forget to calibrate and do your IMU on it after you do your update.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get mine up in the air. I just haven't done it. You know, as I always fly the Zoom.
Or just fly from your house, take it up for a spin.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yesterday, I was sitting in front of the house and I was filming away out in the back of the house.
Cool.
But I noticed when I got way in the back over there, my video was going a little bit choppy. So I got up off my chair and I went and I pointed towards it, so it was okay. No, the Mavic Mini doesn't have that update, Kim. It was just for the
Just for the Air 2.
yeah. Well, my mailman went straight by this morning, so no mail again this morning.
We haven't heard from Centroid lately.
No, he must be enjoying himself out in his boat.
Well, yeah, now that he's got his new pirate outfit.
I wonder how John Donardo's doing with his power issues there since that storm.
I don't know. Let's call him and find out. Mr. Donardo. Good. Are you busy?
Hey,
Okay. Well, Roger and I are online, and we just wanted to find out if you were all right and how the power's going.
My power's still out of the house. They don't know when. My mechanic there was having a problem with had a tree fall on that his house broke the grid, so he's out.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm out in the shop working.
So you're crawling around the shop doing shop business. Okay, buddy, we won't keep you, but we were just worried about you.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay.
Trying.
Okay, buddy, you take care.
All right, you guys.
Yep.
Give everybody my best.
okay, bye, John.
All right. Hey, bye, Roger. Hope everything's going good on your end.
Yep, it is.
Good. Beautiful videos you're getting out of that thing, boy.
Thank you.
He's a flying fool. Yep.
That's awesome. He should be.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
Get out there as much as you can.
Yep. Kate.
All right.
All right, John. Take care.
You bet. Yep. Bye.
Bye-bye. So he's got mechanics with broken arms and not showing up to work. So he's in the shop now.
Okay. His mechanic with broken what?
Broke his arm somehow. I don't quite
Oh,
get.
okay,
I didn't quite get the gist as to why, but
okay.
that's the gist of things going on with Mr. Donardo.
RLRRS Technic. How you doing? Good morning, good morning. I think you changed your name from your other channel. I don't know. Doing good, doing good. Got nice weather here, flying weather, so we'll be flying today. Okay, Electronic Circuit World, okay. I thought you changed your name, okay. Yeah. Well, I knew you changed your name because I never seen that wording before somebody's channel on here. So I knew you're on here before because you're Blue Ranch, and that means you changed your name. I hope you're doing good. I hope everything's going your way up there.
Yeah, exactly. There's the trains heading for the paper mill.
Yeah. It's funny they kept the train tracks there, though.
Well,
They must get their stuff off the boats also.
no, I think they ship it in from all over the country, like paper, pulp, and all kinds of things. But
Okay.
yeah, you would think that they'd be shipping with ships, but they don't. I think one of the reasons that they don't, Roger, is because, you know, the heavy currents there, there's no place where you could just pull a ship off and
Yeah.
tie it up, you know?
Yep. Yep. I think after I get off of here, I'm gonna go flying.
Yeah, I would.
I'm gonna just go flying down the street here, see how far that yellow line goes, that orange line we painted.
Yeah, get a look at where it's going and what it's doing. You know, the interesting thing would be is if you follow that down, Roger, see how far it really goes before it stops. And then if, like, let's say it stops at that dairy farmer down there, maybe he's just changing some utilities or something.
Well, I know that when I phoned my PM and I complained about it, I even told him there's a dairy farm down the road here and he doesn't even have high speed or whatever. So she's, oh, seriously? Yeah, seriously. So
What did they say? They get back with you, or just thanks for your comment?
well, she didn't say she's gonna get back to me about it, but so, well, the elections are coming up soon, so I'll wait another 2 months and I'll probably phone her back, see what the hell's going on. But seeing that you already did that, there's something's gonna happen soon. Because they're not gonna do that and leave it like that for the whole year and then do it next spring, you know what I mean?
Oh, exactly.
And the other guy, when he was doing the poster, and he said it might take 5 to 8 months. He's probably said that, so nobody will phone and say, oh, well, look, he said we're gonna get it next week or 2 weeks from now, you know? So that's
Right.
probably why he said it like that. Okay, I'm not success and you too. Neither am I, RLRS. Neither am I.
Yeah, welcome to the peanut gallery, right?
You know, YouTube's been effing off me lately, so they been taking a lot of supporters away from me and everything. YouTube's very slow this morning again, I see.
Yes.
Want to give them. Yeah. Jeez, Roxy, you okay?
That's Roxy?
Yeah.
Wow.
I am many TM lost in YouTube. Okay. Hey, John Paul, listening while painting closets. All the drone prices are going down because lots of people aren't buying them anymore. They got to try and sell their stocks, I guess.
Inventory, yep.
Yeah, I told Kim yesterday, so I'll take the car and drive down the street, see how far that line goes, but why drive when I can take the drone?
Exactly. Why drive when you can fly?
Yeah. She decided to go on her bed finally.
Did she?
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Here, Kim. Hope you're doing good there, John Paul. Oh, you're at work. I guess you are doing good. Damn, girl. Yeah, I still didn't get notification I'm on live.
No, I didn't get it either. I had to type it in.
Yeah, Roxy has a fur ball. You. I tried to put her outdoors to eat grass and all that. She won't go out. I did today. You had a fur ball today, Blanio? Guess Carpenter Rick's internet's down again.
I think probably a lot of people's internet is down.
Yeah. I'm going to try the new DJI Fly app after work. Oh, you're gonna like it, Drum Pull. I found it goes a lot better for the camera and everything, yeah. Well, for Balkim, Drum Pull's got the MA2. Oh, that's cool, Blind Neil, yeah. I got the notification that within a minute I got on. Oh, not bad. At least some people are getting it. Okay, Blind Neil. Yeah, Rick's having problems still.
You can see how high the water level is.
Yeah, it's after the storm.
Right up there.
You're still getting run off from the storm.
Oh, yeah. Because remember they had all them big heavy storms up northern Michigan and whatever?
Yeah,
It all ends up coming down here.
yeah. You going back up to fly today, Paul?
I don't know. Probably gonna take a grandpa nap first before I do anything.
Okay.
Like I say, I slept on and off last night. I'm just not getting good sleep at night. Keep waiting for that chariot ride.
Mm-mm. RLRRS Technic, why don't you put a link in here to your channel? Post one of your videos here in the channel so people can check out your channel, make sure you got you.
There's the commercial fishing boats all lined up.
Okay.
They go out in the lake and net fish, pickerel. And they
Yeah,
have over here, I don't know, because of COVID, they've got an outdoor kitchen and they cook it right up and you can eat it there instead of picnic tables.
Okay.
French fries, fish and chips.
Yeah.
That's the casino. I don't think it's open. I could be wrong.
Hey, Lynn. Good morning, Lynn.
Lenny.
Got a message for you there, Paul.
Just stop it. Stop what? Lenny, I only do what's right because you told me to.
Did your friend from upstairs go see you, Paul?
No, I
No.
called him.
Okay.
Maybe sometime after the 12th.
Oh my God.
Next Wednesday.
That's good, Lynn. I'm glad you're doing good.
So that means I got to behave myself and don't spend any extra money for a couple of weeks, hopefully. Today, Roger, today is Friday, right?
Yep.
Sturgis Motorcycle Week begins today.
Oh, okay. I wonder how that's gonna turn out.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Ought to
Neil
be.
Adventures, good afternoon to you. That's it, Lynn. Same here. We all gotta do that. Yeah, you need watch time? Okay. Yeah, there you go, Lynn. Yeah, Paul didn't read the chat yet there, Lynn.
I don't read chat. Lynn told me. There's Sturgis.
Oh, they're already starting?
Oh, hell yeah. That's the live cam.
Nothing but social distancing there, is there?
You don't see any masks either, do you?
No. Jesus Lord, I'm gonna put the dog outdoors, spray back. Come on, outdoors. Uh, I wouldn't show too much of it, Paul, in case I get hit.
Okay. Gonna stop share. I'll wait till it pans back around and then I'll show you guys all the bikes are lined up at the other end of town.
Yeah. No. Let's all go to Sturgis and get sick, guys, and after we come back home and give it to everybody. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I'm okay. It's my dog. She's my dog is a little bit sick. Yeah, but that's normal. She
There you go, Roger. You think they got enough bikes in town?
yeah.
All the way, and everybody's riding. Wow.
RS. No, I got no problems at all. It's my dog. Yeah, she's got something fur ball or something stuck in her throat or her nose or whatever. Yeah, fur ball Kim's never okay. I gotta write down. I gotta make my doctor's appointment for next Thursday. I gotta phone her at 8 o'clock in the morning, make an appointment. I guess the best time to do the grass today, but Kim, it won't be after supper, I guess. Well, she finally got off the balcony, walking
Did she?
around.
Poor Roxy. Poor little Roxy.
Kim saying,
Lynn's pupper dog doesn't have his surgery for another month, I think.
okay. She's up there.
Oh, there she is.
I don't know why she's looking at the house that much.
She's
Okay.
waiting.
Kim's
Hey, she
talking.
might be off a little bit on her timing. She thinks Kim's going to come down and go to the mailbox.
It's usually at noon. Yeah. I don't have to worry about her getting out of the yard. She's out of the yard. So
Boy, you got some real serious weeds there in your. Oh, time for a little dumper. You got a lot of weeds growing right up in your
driveway.
culvert up back there.
Oh,
No,
there.
on the road, yeah.
Yeah. That's every year.
Those
So
look-
usually pass and they cut it all down, but this year didn't do it.
I mean, it looks like they're almost like 6 feet or more high.
Yeah. Now she'll be pumping oil like anything when she comes in. Bull rushes. Yeah, that's what they're called. Okay, RLRS Technic, you have a good one. There we go. Yeah, I got an update on my cameras this morning. I just got to reboot my computer after this live stream to get it to work.
Okay. Everybody, make sure you hit that like button before Roger goes off or
Yeah.
before you leave. Hang on, that's me.
Lynn says you got a 1:15 appointment tomorrow, get a cash checked. Okay. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta bring the dog in. So she gets some water. Hey, drink some water. Drink some water. Come on. Roxy, drink some water. Come on.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'm back, guys.
Me too.
She won't drink water. Keep on trying to force her to drink water, but she won't.
Really?
I'll be back again. Hold on.
Yeah, Tim, I don't know where he might be sleeping in. I don't know. Or doing something. Let's see, it's 13 hours. So we take 11, add 13 to it. So you're talking about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay, now I'm back.
Yeah, it'd be like 12:24, I think, in the morning where Tim is.
Huh?
Tim
Tim,
was asking
Jackson?
about Tim.
He's gone out flying. Remember he said yesterday he's gonna go fly the mountain?
Yeah, but today, right now there, he's 13 hours. So if
Okay,
you had 13 to 11:25, that'd be midnight or more.
okay.
I
Yeah,
think
good.
it'd be like 12:25 a.m.
Oh, I
Saturday.
must be in bed then. You know, after a while, the binge drinking and all that must
He's got to be
a little bit tired.
yes. And young Megan has got him probably jumping through hoops too. So you know, he's not a young pony anymore.
Yeah, no.
We got 15 people watching. Everybody make sure you've hit that like button before you exit the building.
Okay, everybody. I'm gonna be getting off here, so I'll be seeing you tonight around 7 or 8 p.m. tonight.
7 or 8 tonight. Roger will be here. You're expected to join us.
Goodbye, everybody, for now.
Bye, everybody. Take care.